What do you have to say?
I think that 5 million naira is just chewing gum money. It doesn't have weight comparing the kind of gravity of offense committed by federal government of Nigeria, meaning the kind of, gravity of, the infringement on Nnamdi Kanu's, human rights. So I think the payment, the compensation is supposed to be running in billions. I could remember so vividly during Muhammad Buhari, the past administration, Nnamdi Kanu was awarded 2 billion. That was a regime, that actually understood the weight of the offense federal government committed. I know Tinubu as a man of double standard, he is always dubious, he's always, crooked, not straightforward, because 5 million naira is what? What does that mean? Does it mean, incarcerating me for, let's say, 12 months, ordinarily? You will give me 5 million. That is a nonsense compensation to me, if you ask me. The compensation doesn't worth it. It's just pranking. They are prankster. We have a prankster regime. The regime of Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is pranking on Igbo man, on what Igbo man represents. Giving Nnamdi Kanu 5 million is nonsense. If I could be in Nnamdi Kanu's condition, I will fling the money back to them and sue federal government with tangible, substantial amount of money for violating me. They have now been ruling and ruling in favor of him. Let him go. Nnamdi Kanu is not interested in, with your chingom money, with your 200 billion money. No, freedom was more than that. 5 million naira is nothing compared to someone's, freedom. Freedom means everything. So if you ask me, I will tell you that federal government of Nigeria is playing game. They are pranking on themselves, not Igbo man. I know what it was to detain somebody for 48 months, incarcerated in one place. Oga, it means a whole life. It means a whole world. It means a whole lots and lots of, things. Denial of, social activities. I don't know. So now, Nnamdi Kanu, I think he should work hard, very, very harder, to bring these people that actually pranked on his life to book. If I could be in his position, when they finish their award or the incentive in Nigeria here, I could go far as ICC, to bring Buhari to book, to bring Tinubu to book. It is not left to any court of competent, jurisdiction in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa to handle this kind of, case. It is too hideous, because I know that they can never come out with the best, at least incentive to the young man. So the young man should take federal government of Nigeria to ICC. Okay, talking about that is when he will get, justice. Don't you think the fast, move, in nullifying these terrorism charges within the few days is that not another sign of probability of his quick release? That his quick release is coming. His quick release is coming because they actually know whom and who are orchestrating or perpetrating terrorism in Nigerian nation. That's why they actually ran and make sure that they remove the terrorist or terrorism, charges leveled against him. They have seen actually that America even is pointing hands towards the people that are sponsoring Al-Qaeda, ISIS, ISWAP, Boko Haram, and Al-Shabaab in Nigeria. So that's why they quickly made that move. And let me tell you, that move is spelling out that Nnamdi Kanu is trying to be let off the hook as soon as possible. They are trying to bring him there because the whole world are clamoring. USA is crying. The almighty socialist Britain, they are distancing themselves because they don't want to use their head, pick it up. At least after Nnamdi Kanu's release, Kanu is taking Britain to ICC. Within the British, the jurisdiction of British, within the region of the UK, Kanu is going to court and is going to win Britain. Because Britain has not played any role as Kanu's nationality. They are. So actually, they are going to be questioned. Britain is going to jail or even go to jail. Actually, is that Britain is going to be at least penalized over Nnamdi Kanu's case. I don't know what to understand. And this has actually spelled out that Kanu is going to be released very soon.
So even after his release, do you think there will still be the move for Biafra, or probably just get, same thing as other southern and northern region are receiving in Nigeria?
I think his release is going a long way to seed the Igbo region, the southeastern region, away from Nigerian nation. Because that was what he was agitating in the past until he was, abducted by Nigerian government. So what I'm seeing is that immediately he's released, I think the Igbo man has gone. I'm telling you that has going to spell a long way for the freedom for Igbo man. All that he has been asking for in Igbo land, I believe that federal government will be following him, bomber to bomber. We are going to give it to you. We are going to do this for you. We are going to do this for southeastern Nigeria. But yet, I'm telling you that Nnamdi Kanu is not backing down. Kanu is going to get all he needed. And southeastern Nigeria will actually, excel. Emancipation of Biafra has come.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. What is that?